Have your 1.1 to 1.6 practice test out, have it finished, showing all your work, and let's go over the answers. First part is comparing integers and absolute value. So here you have to make sure you do your absolute value first, and you get the equal sign. A positive number is always greater than a negative. -5 is closer to 0 than -6. And again, I did the absolute value of -1 is 1, but because there's a negative sign in front of it, it's a -1, so it is equal. Putting the numbers in order from least to greatest, if you put them on a number line, I got -5 down here, -2, -3, and -4, so there's the order that they are in. Make sure you use a number line if you need to when putting things in order. Feel free to pause at any point in the video if you need more time to correct them. 4 points are graphed on the line. Which point is located the opposite of 2 6/10? So 2 6/10 would be here. The opposite would be on the other side, which is C. Place a dot on the number line to show we're -18. There it is. Halfway between -8 and 2. I kind of jumped backwards and forward 2 spots, and then 1 spot gave me a -3. Let K be any number. So I said, here's K. Which of the following is true about the relationship of K and the opposite of K? So the opposite of K is -K. So if I added them together, they're always going to be 0. That's a true. They have the same absolute value. They're both the same distance from 0. And again, they're both the same distance from 0. So which one is true? Letter D, all of the above. Number 10, 11, 12, and 13, you are adding. So we have -8, -15, 6, -9. Here's one of my fabulous drawings. A climber's on a mountain 50 feet above sea level. Here's our sea level. Then we have a scuba diver. He looks kind of dead to me, but here we go. We'll put a snorkel on him. Below, so that's -25. What's the difference? So we're going to take the high minus the low. The high number is 50 minus our low number, which is -25. Double dash. I get 75 feet. 15, you have to put the transactions in. So we have our old balance. We're going to add the transaction amount. We're going to get our new balance. So in order to go the other way, I did 400 minus the new balance. That gave me 290. Same thing here. I did the new account balance, which was 5, minus the 40 that I put in. So I actually was starting with a negative balance. Here, 25 plus a -75. My new account balance is -50. Number 16, which number line shows a model of -5 plus 4? Remember, you always start at 0, and I want to go to -5. Well, this is a +5, so that one's not it. The rest of them are -5, so I know this line and this line and this line are right. But then I'm going to add 4, so I come back 4. Here I started at 0 again, definitely not that. Here I went way past 4, so it's not that. So our answer is B. Number 17, what problem does the model show? Here's our +4. Here's a -5. We're going to add them together. 4 plus a -5 equals a -1. These would all cancel out. Gives me a -1, letter A. 18, 19, 20, and 21 is multiplication. Remember, multiplication and division. Remember, same sign, positive answer, different sign, negative answers. Then I have an average. So I added up all my numbers and divided by 5. So I got a -10 divided by 5. My answer is -2 meters. Make sure you label word problems. Number 23, which one is larger? So I did them. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 to the 3rd power, 1, 2, 3 times. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So 2 to the third power is larger. Show how you calculate negative 8 squared. So no parentheses, so I did 8 times 8, which gave me 64. Then I added the negative for negative 64. Same thing with 25. Show how you calculate it. Because it has parentheses, I have negative 1 6 times. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. My answer is positive 1. Order of operations. I did my absolute value on each one. 3 to the third power, 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. Absolute value, and then I added them together. Grouping symbols first. The multiplication and division here, and then I added them. So I got 42, I got negative 4. Multiplication first, then I go adding and subtracting left to right. I got 3. Everything on top, multiplication first gives me 15. 6 minus 15 gave me the negative 9. 12 divided by negative 4 gives me a negative 3. Positive 3 is my answer. 30, we have to fill in the numbers and then use the order of operations. So I did x is negative 5, y is 3, multiply. Negative 1 squared, so it'd be negative 1 times negative 1, which gave me a positive 1. Add them together, I get negative 14. Number 31 is a little bit challenging. You need to place negative 4 and negative 6 into empty boxes so the result will be as great as possible. Well, I tried it both ways. I did the negative 6 and the negative 4, and I did the negative 4 and negative 6. And when I did the order of operations, 2 was my bigger answer. So negative 6 is on the top, negative 4 on the bottom for the largest possible answer. Go back and recheck anything that you need to. If you have questions, either message me or bring them to class next time. You have a test coming up either Monday or Wednesday. You are going to create a study buddy. Here's what a study buddy is. 1 regular sheet of paper. 1 regular paper. You can write on the front and the back. And anything on it is fair game. Anything you want on it. You can put notes. You can put examples. You can put reminders to yourself. Whatever you want on it. Go back and look through your notes and put that on that study buddy. Examples that you want. Take examples from the practice test and put that on your study buddy. That way you'll have some idea of how to do them. Reminders. Label your answers, take your time, double check your answers. Whatever reminders you want on it can go on that paper. So your 1.1 to 1.6 quiz is either going to be on Monday or Wednesday, depending upon which cohort you're in. You can only have out a pencil, a calculator, no iPads. Remember on tests, no iPads, a regular calculator, and then your study buddy. Those are the only 3 things that I'm going to allow you to have out. So your job before Monday or Wednesday is to make sure that you have all of this ready. We're going to do questions first, and then we're going to take the quiz. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.